I'm B-Bacon. This is my room. So here we come to the season finale of Buried Treasure. It's been a good year, but there's something I'm forgetting to do. There's a game I keep forgetting to review, and I keep mentioning it in several of my videos, but I'm always forgetting to review it. What was it again? My Fighting Vipers review. Fighting Vipers. I'm done with school, so I'm going to have time to do this review now. Now, my Fighting Vipers review. Oh yeah, that's right. Fighting Vipers for the Sega Saturn. Now, a lot of people might be wondering why I delayed the video so long, and well, because I just kind of ran out of time. I really wanted to make this a special video, and I wanted to get my video editing and my video making perfected before I made this one. Although it's not perfected, and though I can definitely do a lot better, I figured why not end the year? Well, technically it's 2011 right now, but why not I end the season with the game I kept hyping up, Fighting Vipers. First, I'll give you a little history about Fighting Vipers. It's one of the few fighting games that Sega has made. Everyone knows the more popular franchise, Virtua Fighter, and of course the arcade disaster, Sonic the Fighters. But Fighting Vipers is actually a really interesting and different type of game. When you think of most fighters, you more think of the more realistic style fighting, like Tekken. That's a more realistic style fighting of gameplay, or Dead or Alive, which relies more on boobies and how many bikinis can we get the ladies in. And then you have Virtua Fighter. As James Rolfe said, it has a very light gravity, and it feels like you're walking on the moon. But Fighting Vipers had a more different style of gameplay, and it had different characters and a different idea and concept that I think actually worked better. So let's explore Fighting Vipers.
Fighting Vipers.
Alright, sweet title screen. Let's get introduced to the characters. We got Grace, who's the African-American model. We got Bond, who's a city slicker. We got Raxel, who's an 80s metal man. We got Tokyo, who, I don't know what he is, but he's something. Sandman, who's a typical fat man. We got Jane, who's the military brat. We got Candy, who is the anime girl. And we have Picky, the skateboarder. I'm going to pick him. Let's get ready for a fight. Now, the way this fighting system works is very cool. It's almost like a Rock'em Sock'em Robots on crack. It is insane to the max. Bam! Look at that. Right up his ass. Best thing is if you hit the B button and the side button, you get to a special combo, which flies your opponent across the screen. It is the coolest combo I've ever seen in my life. Here, I'm going to try something. Miss. Take this. Oh, bam, he got me. Another thing is if you notice in the left-hand corner, your armor will come off, which protects you from getting more damage. Bam! Look at that. Got him right in his head. The armor comes off, which makes your opponent weaker. Now, I don't have any footage of me getting to the red zone, but I don't know. Anyway, this game is really intense, but words cannot describe how awesome it is and how great the controls are, how awesome the music is, so I'm gonna have to do a montage. Oh yeah, here we go. that's what you call a video game. This is one of my most cherished and most favorite fighting games of all time. I think this seriously needs to have a proper sequel. But there really isn't a sequel to this game. Let me explain the aftermath of Fighting Vipers. Well, there was a sort of spiritual sequel released for the Sega Saturn, which was a fighter mix game which featured characters from Virtua Fighter and from Fighting Vipers. I've never played it, so I can't give you my reception on it, but most people thought it was okay. But I think that'd be pretty interesting because I think Fighting Vipers and Virtua Fighter definitely have a different style of gameplay and fighting technique. And there was a sequel, but just guess. I just want you to guess what happened to the sequel to Fighting Vipers. Only released in Japan, like the idiots they are, for the Sega Dreamcast, of course. That would have been a great game for the Dreamcast library. But as usual, Japan feels like they need to get revenge on us for what we did to them in Hiroshima. So once again, only in Japan, only in Japan. But still, if you own a Sega Saturn and you see this at your local old school gaming retailer, buy it. I got mine for about $13. I'd actually pay more than $13 for this game. I recommend this at the highest level, as I said before. This is a good example of buried treasure. Well, I guess that's the end of the season for me. Stay tuned for more episodes later this month. I'm B-Bake saying... Wah!